Hi guys, good morning everyone. Hello, am I audible? Is my voice reaching to all? Yes, no? Hi, good morning. Okay, thank you. Thank you guys. All right, so what I have to do, let me see here. Okay, guys, can I get anyone's Azure account details like user ID and password? I think some of you have created an Azure account, free trial account, right? So can I get the free trial account user ID and password? Anyone, please? Can I get someone's user ID and password of Azure free trial account? Yes, no? Okay, okay. All right. So let me try with Pranil. Okay, 1 minute, hold on. Because it's actually I'll try with this one. So Pranil, what is the actual password? I'll try with this password, okay? No, Pranil, this password is not working. Okay, I'm making a login here. So let me check whether this is a free trial or not. Yeah, this is a free trial Azure account. So this is a free trial Azure account. Okay, fine. So Let me go to this subscription here. Okay, all right. So what I'll do, this is the mail ID, right? Pranil, Pranil, correct? This is the user ID and password. Pranil Savalake. So today we have to start from Azure Logic Apps, right? We have to start from Azure Logic Apps from today. Correct, guys, if I'm not wrong. So from here, we have to start today. Azure Logic Apps. What is Azure Logic Apps and all? This is one of the services that we are having in Azure Cloud Computing. Okay, and this services is offered as platform as service. This is given as platform as service, and we use these services mostly to generate the data, to generate and store the data, and to generate and store the data in our storage account. Okay, to generate and store the data in our storage account, queue storage services. Okay, with this we can, generate the data, and to store, we can store this in storage account, queue storage services. What is Azure Logic App? Is a cloud platform where we can create and run automated workflows. What we are doing here, we are doing an automation. Okay, we'll do an automation here for the workflows with little to no code, almost no code. We can do this automation completely with configuration only, with the help of the configuration only. Okay, so almost to no code, without using any code, we can do this automation using this logic apps by using the visual designer. Okay, and selecting from pre-built operations, we can quickly build a workflow that integrates and manages your apps, data services, and systems. Okay, Azure Logic App simplifies the way, okay, that we connect legacy, modern, and cutting edge system across cloud, on premises, and even hybrid environments also. So we can use this logic app workflows even for hybrid cloud, or even for on premises also, and provides a low code to no code tool for you to develop highly scalable integration solutions for your enterprise and business to business scenarios. Okay, some of the key points I have given for logic apps, guys. How to implement this, I'll show. Okay, implementation steps of logic apps, how we can do that, I'll show it here. Okay, so first we have to create a resource group, then we'll create a storage account. Okay, then inside a storage account, we'll create a queue storage services. What will create queue storage services? We have seen file share storage service, we have seen blob storage service, we have seen data lake storage service. Okay, now we'll see here queue storage services. We'll create a queue storage services. Okay, with this name, my logical app, my logic app queue, my logic app queue. So, okay, so let me go here and I'll do the practical rather than reading that like that. I'll do the practical. Okay, so let me create a resource group. Okay, resource group is there here. This is fine. So what I'll do, I'll go here and I will create a storage account. Right now, after a resource group, it is asking us to create a storage account. So I'll come here and I will create a storage account. Okay. Okay, this is the resource group. It is there. I'll just take this resource group only. I'll give the resource group name something like 19. Okay, 04. Okay, Naresh essay. Fine. I'm creating this in an East US region. That is fine. Next, I'm saying anonymous access and all. Fine. I'm creating a standard storage account only. Okay. Rest of all these things, I'm just keeping it to default as it is. And I'll go ahead, I'll create a storage account. Okay. Create. If the storage account gets deployed here, we'll wait for it for some time. Done. Storage account got created. Okay, 1904 Naresh essay. I'll go here to queue storage services. You can click here or you can click here also. I click here, queue storage services. Click on plus Q and give the name. What name? Any name you can give, guys. Nothing as such. Okay, any name you can give. I'm giving this name called my logic app queue. This is the name I'm giving. Click on OK. So I have created a queue storage service. See, is there any data in the queue storage service now? Nothing. Okay, this is the problem again. Okay, so this is the new thing that they have invented. Actually, we have to here go with the permission setup. All the permissions we have to do. Okay, so I'll go to the resource group. Okay, I'll take this resource group. Okay, else I'll do one thing, guys. I'll do one thing. I'll create a fresh resource group. I'll give some meaningful name. Pranil RG. Okay, this resource group also we can take it, no problem. Okay, I'll go to access control IAM, add role assignment. And here I have told long back, right? These accesses we have to we have to give storage blob data contributor, storage blob data owner. Okay, this type of accesses we have to give. Okay, so I'm doing the same thing. This is the accesses we are providing. Okay, next I click on add role assignment. I'll say here blob again, blob data owner. Okay, acha, is it so? Maybe Sahan, you are right. For free trial account, we have to give these additional permissions. Maybe you are correct. This is the accesses we have to give exclusively, okay, at the resource group level, so that whatever the storage accounts we are creating, we can do all the operations inside it. Okay. So here add role assignment and even give the file share level access also. Okay. file data privilege contributor. Previously, this was not required. Only from 2, 3 days only I'm observing this, like maybe from 5, 6 days. Okay, before that, for many batches, I have shown this demo now. This kind of accesses, exclusive, special level of accesses is not required to given actually. Might be there is a kind of restriction that Microsoft has kept for the free trial account people. Just let me quickly finish this formality. I believe this I have given right. Let me check. If it is not by any chance, then it will get failed. No problem. Okay, we have given that already. That's why it's getting failed here. Okay. So the last access we have to give, and that is this one. All right. Yes, it's better because later after we do something more, when it throws an error, then it will be problematic. Okay, that's why I have given blob level access also. Okay, Divakar. So is it done now? I'll come, I'll take a refresh. Okay, this is my queue storage service. Is there any special level of access we have to give for queue storage services here? I think so. See, storage queue data contributor, we have to give this access. Storage queue data message processor, storage queue data message sender, storage queue data reader. These 3, 4 accesses we have to give. What is this level of access? Allows for read, write, and delete access to Azure storage queue and queue messages. Okay. Allows for peek, receive, and delete access to Azure storage queue messages. Okay. These accesses we have to give, guys. These permissions. There are different level of permissions is there. This we have to give actually. Okay. This is a new security invention from Azure side. If you give the top one also, I believe that is fine. But still to be on safe side, I'm giving all level of accesses. Okay, done now. It is completed. I'll come to home. Fine. I will go to storage accounts. Take a refresh. This is a storage account we have created. Come to queue storage services. Logic app queue. Now see the error is gone. Now the error is gone because we have been provided the accesses. All right. So one queue storage service we have created, right, with this name. Search for Logic app in Azure portal and then proceed for the further steps. So what I'll do, I'll come here and I'll say for the Logic app. Okay, Logic apps, this one. Say here Logic apps. Here you will get it. Click on this Logic apps. Click on this plus add. All the steps is mentioned, guys, here, and fill the details accordingly. Okay. Logic app name, I'm giving it as Narray Students App Scheduler. This is the Logic app name I'm giving here. I'll take this resource group. I'll take this, okay, name as Narray Students App Scheduler. Okay, or any name you can give, your choice. Plan type, I'm going for consumption, standard and consumption I'm having. This is the plan. Okay, for our Logic app. What is the standard? Best for enterprise level serverless applications with event-based scaling and networking isolation. Best for entry level pay only as much as your work runs. Whatever the workflows that we are creating now, okay, how much time we have run the workflows, accordingly, we'll get the bill for this Logic app storage services. That's why I'll choose here the consumption one, and it is suitable for entry level also. That is what I have taken. Okay. Then next, what I'm saying here, rest of the values to default and provision a Logic app, then automatically it will navigate us to the Logic app designer page. Okay. Zero redundancy. Redundancy, I have told, right? Copying of the data. Okay, I'm just setting it as disabled here. Next tags, if you want to pass the tags accordingly as per your project standards, pass the tag. Okay, review plus create. Hold on for the validation gets completed. Okay, super. The validation is completed here. Click on create to create a logic app. Once you click on create and wait for some time, then what will happen here? Automatically, it will navigate us to the logic app designer page. Okay. So hold on. It is just submitting the deployment. It will take some time. Once it is done, then what we'll do in Logic App Designer page, it will navigate to us to the Logic App Designer page. Or if it won't by any chance, then click on Overview of Logic App. Automatically, it will redirect us to Logic App Designer page. If it won't redirect us, then click on Overview of Logic App page. Scroll down a little, and then in category, we have to choose the schedule for the workflows. We are scheduling the workflows. Okay, fine. Logic app is provisioned. Click on go to resource. Now what it will do, it will take some time, guys, and it will take us to the Logic app designer page. See, super, super. See, now we are going to Logic app designer page automatically. Okay, just hold on for some time. Okay, after this Logic app designer page gets open, scroll down, and then what we have to do, category we have to choose as schedule. Category we have to choose as a schedule. Okay, it will take huge time. Logic app designer page to get loaded, it will take a lot of time. Okay, just hold on. See, it is loading. It's taking huge time. That is expected only actually. I'll just go to the logic app here. Divakar, I have told this before starting this demo. Okay, no problem. I'll tell. Before starting any concept, I'll tell what is this concept, why we use this concept, what is the purpose of this concept and all. Fine. All right. See here, when we want to generate the data, when we want to generate and store the data in the queue storage services, then we'll use this logic app. Okay, platform as service. Okay, this logic app services is offered as platform as service. And when we want to store the data in queue storage services, when we want to generate the data using workflows, okay, using an automation, okay, this logic app is a kind of a service with which we can automate and we can generate, we can store the data in queue storage services. Also the data which we are getting from different sources, and the data which is having like just one liner messages, okay, one liner messages, that kind of data also we can segregate and we can load it in the queue storage services using this logic app designer, using its logic app services. Okay, I believe many of you guys have seen, okay, like one liner messages from Flipkart, okay, from Zomato, Swiggy. Have you guys experienced this? They will send some one-liner messages. If you notice in Zomato and Swiggy, they will say like, how about idli, okay, for Sunday breakfast. Like this kind of messages they will share, just like this one-liner messages only, just to attract the customers. Promotional messages in Flipkart and Zomato, you will see kind of messages like, example, you are searching for some product. Okay, let us take some LED TV, Samsung, Samsung Smart TV. Okay, you have search. Now, what they will do, they will keep your complete record, your browsing history. They are having your browsing history. And when after 2 days, after 3 days, after 1 month, after 15 days, if there is any offer comes in, like let us take now we are getting Dashara. Dashara is very much nearby. Okay, so what they will do, okay, this business platforms, these business applications or business platforms, okay, they will send us some messages, right? Like, 40% off, 40% off on Samsung TV. What does this mean? This means that they are tempting you, they are making you attracted towards them, and then the moment you see the notification on your mobile for from Flipkart application, then you will start showing the interest, maybe you will purchase, kind of. So like this kind of one liner messages, okay, when you want to store in cloud computing, then queue storage services is the option for you in the storage account, and logic app designer we are using to generate the data as well as to store the data in the queue storage services, which are in the form of a one liner, the data which is in the form of a one liner, that we can store it in queue storage services using logic app services. Okay, fine. Oh my god, what is this happening? Why it is taking this much long time? Yeah, it came now. Okay, fine. This is our logic app designer page. This is our logic app designer page. Scroll down here. Scroll down. In category, you have to choose what? In category, you have to choose it as what? Schedule, because you are scheduling the workflows. So say here, category as schedule. Category as schedule. And here you have to choose some template. Multiple templates you are having it. And I'll choose this one, scheduler, add message to queues. Here, what we are doing, we are adding the messages to queue storage services. Correct now? Queue storage services we have created, okay, with this name. Queue storage services we have created with this name. What is the name here? See, the name we have given Naresh Students App Queue. So this is our queue storage services. Okay, my logic app queue, sorry. My logic app queue. This is the queue storage services here we have created. Now here we can save the messages automatically by creating a workflow. So I'll just say here this one, I want to use this template. Okay, click scheduler. Okay, add a message to queue, use this template, click on plus sign in and pass the below details. This is the sign in and pass the below details. Connection name. Okay, what is the connection name we can give? My connection for logic app. LA stands for logic app. Give here connection name as my connection for logic app. Access authentication type, I'll take it as access keys. Okay, that is fine. And then next, Azure storage account name or queue endpoint. What is this? What is your storage account name we have given here? Okay, the storage account name we have given. Whatever we have given, that we have to select. Okay, come to home, come to storage account. This one, 1904 Naresh SA. Okay, 1904 Naresh storage account. So I'll give the same thing, 1904 Naresh SA. Fine. Azure storage account access key. Okay, what it is saying, we have to get the access keys. From where we can get the access keys? Okay, get this access key from storage account properties left side from access keys, and after passing all these details, click on create. So I'll come here on the other window. I'll go to this storage account. Here is the access keys. This we have seen in our Azure Storage Explorer demo also. This is the key. Say here show, click here to copy, come here and paste it. Fine. Click on create. It's done now. Wait for some time until it establishes the connection with our storage account queue storage service. Here internally, it will create an API by which it will communicate to Azure storage account queue storage services. Now click on continue. Okay, click on continue. Then see, this is the workflow has been designed. This is the workflow. You can further add, see new setup. If you want, you can do further. Okay, I'll just take this workflow as of now. And what I'm saying here next, see, in put a message on queue box, pass the below things. This box, put a message on a queue box, this one. Put a message on a queue box, this one. This is one box. Put a message on a queue box. What is that? Queue name. I'm giving here my logic app queue. This is what I have created. If you just click here, you will see that queue storage services what you have created. If you come here, if you click on queue storage services, see here, my logic app queue. That is what it is showing here, my logic app queue. Select this one, message. Now, what one-liner you want to save? What one-liner you want to save in your queue storage service? Okay, so the one-liner, I can save it as something. Sending this message for logic app demo for Naresh IT students. Okay, or else simply I'll say logic app demo for Naresh IT students. That's it. Logic app demo for Naresh IT students. Something I'm passing the saving the one-liner message here. Okay, fine. I'll take this one. Okay, come here and paste it. Fine. Logic app demo for Naresh IT students. Fine. Next, and in handle error box. In handle error box, pass the below details. This is handle error box. This is handle error box. And this is put a message on a queue box. Okay, I'll come here. Queue name, I'll give my logic app queue, same whatever we have created. Okay, my logic app queue and message. I'll say here some error occurred. I'm saying here some error occurred. Any message you can give here, guys. It's nothing as such. Any message you can give it here. I am giving this message. 1 minute. I'm giving here this message. Fine. This is done. Change the interval to 30 seconds or 2 minutes or 5 minutes based upon the project requirement in recurrence box. If you come here now on top, this is your recurrence box. Okay, how frequently you want to generate this data and this data. Okay, how frequently you want to generate and want to store in the queue storage service. You want to generate it for every 3 minutes or for every, I can say here, 5 minutes or every 10 minutes or every 30 seconds. Then keep 30 here and select here seconds, 30 seconds. Or else you want to generate for every 1 week, then here pass 1 and pass here week. Accordingly, whatever as per the business requirement, as per your project, you can choose the recurrence here, frequency, how frequently you want to generate this one liners and store it in the queue storage services. Queue storage services. Okay, fine. Depends upon. So I'll say here, as I have to show it to you guys, I'll take it very free, very short frequency. I'll take it as 30 seconds. Okay, I have taken this one. That is what it is saying here. See, change the interval to 30 seconds, 2 minutes, or 5 minutes based on project requirement in recurrence box. At the very top, first box. For your hint, I have given here at the very top, first box, this one. And then finally click on save on top, click on run trigger properly, and we'll see a green checks after some time. Click on save. Okay, see, this is the things. And when you click on save, okay, it should get saved properly. You should not get any error. Okay, then click on run trigger properly and we'll see all green checks after some time. Okay, this one, say here run. Now the workflow has been triggered. The workflow has been triggered. See, now we have to get all green. If we are getting all green checks, then it means that the workflow has been executed successfully. Super. See here, all are green. You might get red also sometimes. If you get red here, understand you have done something somewhere wrong. Okay, fine. So this is all good now. We get all the green. Now go inside the storage account, inside the queue storage services, and here we'll see all the messages is being ingested or inserted in queue storage services. And how it is getting inserted now depends upon the frequency what you have set. You have set the frequency as 30 seconds, right? So come here, we'll wait for some time. Let us wait for some 1 minute, because for every 30 seconds it will automatically generate the data what we have set up the one liner, and it will save in the queue storage services. Okay, come here, I'll take a refresh. I'm waiting for some 2 minutes. Okay. Now I'll go inside the queue storage service and see here all the messages are getting generated and getting saved in the queue storage services. So who is doing this? Previously, I have shown this was completely empty. Now see here, whatever the messages that we have set up, logic app demo for Naresh IT students, some error occurred. This is the one box. This is another box. Correct, na, guys? Now from here, your developers will write the code as such, and the one-liner messages will get picked up here from this queue storage services, and it will pop up to the end users in the applications, in the mobile applications or wherever it is. So you are an Azure data engineer, so your work is up to here. Now from here, your front-end developers, okay, will pick up these messages and they will integrate it with our front-end application so that the end user can see the messages here. This is what about a logic app queue and queue storage services. Now there is little other modification also we can do. What I'm saying here, after we have seen that the messages has been inserted in our queue storage service, go to logic app overview, run history. Then here you can check every single thing. Okay, I'll come here. I'll come to home. This is my logic app. Okay, see here. If you see here, run history, see it ran how many times? It will run continuously now. Now continuously it will run because we have set it for 30 seconds. We have set this for 30 seconds. So it will run. So it is running also. See, it ran at 8:16, 8:17, 8:16 two times. In 1 minute, 30 seconds we have set up now. So two times 30 seconds will come in 1 minute. So every 30 seconds it is running here. See, consistently with same frequency it is running and it is generating the data. It is generating the data and placing, keeping in our queue storage services. Okay, see, at 8:20 it ran two times as per the 30 seconds of frequency. Two times, two times, two times, two times. It just goes down. Fine. That is what I'm trying to say here. Run history. Here we can see how many times it's been executed with data and time and duration. And to see the messages that we have set, click on Logic App Designer. Okay. To see the messages that we have set. Okay. Click on Logic App Designer, left side under Logic App. Okay. Here it is, Logic App Designer. And then here you can see the messages. Left hand side, you will find this feature of Logic App Designer. This is the one. Okay. This is the frequency to run the workflow. This is one type of messages, and this is another type of messages that we are handling from two different workflows. Fine, this is done. Now, if you want to put all the error messages in a separate queue, then create a new queue in same storage account with same as a with the name as my queue error. Okay, my queue error. So what I'll do, if you notice here, I'm having one queue storage service, and in this queue storage service only, I'm keeping both the messages. Okay, both the messages. What the both messages? This one as well as this one. I want to segregate these two. I want to segregate these two. So what I'll do, I'll come to the storage account. I'll say here new queue storage service, and here I'll pass as a my queue error. I'll pass this as my queue error. Say okay. Second queue error I have set up. Now go to Logic App Designer left side. I'll go to Logic App. Okay, Logic App Designer. Okay, I came here to Logic App Designer. Okay, click on Handle Error Box. Okay, here what I'll do, here I'll change the queue storage service. Okay, it is not coming now, so we'll refresh it. Hold on, just refresh the browser here. Okay, click on handle error box. See, it came. Just refresh, it will come. This is the second queue storage services we have created inside our storage account. Correct now? So I'm taking this one, and I'll ensure that this type of error message should be saved here in this queue storage service, and this type of message one liner should be saved here in this queue storage service. This is done. Click on save. Don't forget to click on save here. Okay. Hold on, Krishna. Just on, hold on. Fine. So I click on save. Okay. Then come here, say run. Okay. So now it is scheduling the workflow, which is a kind of an automation where you can, generate the data automatically by itself. Okay. All are green now. Come here. Okay. Wait for some time. And here you can see one type of messages here and one type of messages here. Okay. Both type of different messages like this. If you want, you can set here 10 schedulers. Okay, one scheduler, second scheduler, like this you can set up here 10 schedulers, so to set up the different messages of one liners. Okay, fine. Is that clear? I'm waiting for some time. Let us let us generate the data. Then I'll show you how the data is getting stored here in the my queue error queue storage services also. Okay, fine. So what is this? Krishna Mohan, is it possible to check job is executed backend or not? That is what I have shown now. Run history. Run history is giving you the details now, whether the job is been triggered or not. And all are getting succeeded also. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Error is just a kind of a message we are giving. If any error occurred, it's not go to error message. Okay, that is the content we are writing in the message as such. Okay, if any error occurred and all, you have to check the activity log and you have to see why it's getting failed and all. No, no, there is no condition to generate an error. So error is something I'm giving the content in the message as such. Okay, something like, see, first liner what we have given. First liner we have given something like, demo for Naresh IT students. Demo for Naresh IT students. This is the first message we have kept. Okay. Next message you can keep here, practice for Naresh IT students. Okay. Third message you can keep here. Okay. Learning Azure data engineering concepts. Like this, you can keep whatever you want. Okay. The content I have given as an error occurred. It doesn't mean that the error occurred, then it will get saved in the queue storage service. Like this, all you can mention here. The name I have given like this, and the message also have given like that. If I come here now, see, all the messages which is carrying some error occurred are getting saved here in this queue storage service. In this queue storage service. Okay. And here previously what is being generated now, here we are seeing that this will come. Okay. Logic app demo for Naresh IT students is coming it here. Okay. Okay. What has been generated till now in this logic app queue, we have set up two types of messages. But just from 2 minutes back or maybe 1 minute back, we have segregated. Now here in this logic app queue will get only this type of messages, and in this logic app queue, okay, we'll get the error messages. Okay, this one. Understood, guys? So this is what about the queue storage services. Okay, now come to storage account, go to my queue error, and here we'll see all the messages coming in as some error occurred in a separate queue, in a separate queue or separate queue storage services, whatever you want, you can say. Fine. Next, we are having SQL database as service in Azure Cloud Computing. How we can, create SQL database, how we can, you know, provision, what are the different purchasing models we are having, how can we deploy a single database, standalone database, and how we can deploy what we can call it as elastic pool, and what are the different models we are having, vCore, data transaction units. Okay, how we can, insert the data, how we can create that table in our SQL database, how we can connect it from on premises, okay, from our on premises private cloud to public cloud, how we can do the transactions, operations, every these things I'll explain in tomorrow's class, guys. I'll explain it in tomorrow's class. Okay, and tomorrow we are having a class. Okay, tomorrow is Saturday. We are having a class tomorrow and day after tomorrow also. That is Sunday. We'll keep the class on Sunday also, guys. If we keep the class on Sunday, okay, it will help us. It will help us to, okay, finish this course a little ahead. Okay, a little bit ahead. Okay, is that fine? Shall we connect on Sunday also? Anyhow, Saturday would be there for sure. The classes are there as per Naresh IT calendar. Sunday is holiday. If you guys are okay, then we can keep it on Sunday, because we have taken one holiday this week. Monday I was stuck in the airport. Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you so much. So we'll keep it on Sunday also. Anyhow, the classes is not for 4 hours, na guys. You are not learning daily 4 hours. Daily 4 hours means okay, it's a huge load. Daily 1 hour only we are going with. Okay, so we'll keep the classes on Sundays also. Okay, so that it will help us to finish this course little bit ahead. Okay, all right, fine, guys. So practice these concepts. Okay, do the labs. Material is already been shared. Okay, and in tomorrow's class, first I'll explain you the theoretical information. Okay, about the SQL databases. What are the different purchasing models we are having, and what is the purpose of this and all. Then I'll show you the practicals also, benefits of SQL database as service, SQL database deployment options, what we are having, what are the purchasing models we are having, okay, DTU and vCore, what are these things, and then we'll see the implementation, how we can implement the SQL databases in Azure Cloud Computing Platform. We'll see. Okay, all right, guys, all good. Okay, Sahan, I think you have started joining from today, or how is it? I think you have not joined the classes from the beginning, I believe, if I'm not wrong. Yes, sir? Hmm. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. No problem. No problem, Sahan. So go to this link. Okay, just click on this link, right click on this material and say download. That's it. Okay. Just in one shot, you will get the material. And guys, today's assignment, okay, the assignment for today is same. Whatever I have done in the lab, whatever I have done in the lab, okay, do the same thing. Do the same thing. Only the little change is to create, okay, create multiple queue storage services, okay, in your storage account, okay, and in logic app designer, okay, create multiple boxes. Correct. Now I have created 2 boxes. You create 4 boxes. 4 boxes and set up some one liners like this and ensure that when you run your workflow, okay, all your 4 boxes should be inserting the data. Okay, your logic app designer workflows basically inserting the data in all the 4 queue storage services in your storage account. And if you are getting the error for this queue storage services to create, so what I have done in the beginning of the class, if you guys remember, go to the resource group, click on IAM, and then say here add role assignment and just search here with the name QUEUE. This kind of accesses you give it. Okay, this 4. Fine. All right. Just do the labs by seeing the recordings, guys. Automatically, it will boost your confidence in the technology, I'm telling. Okay. All right, guys. So I'm good to close the class. Any questions, anyone? Or it's all good? Okay, guys. Thank you so much. Okay. Bye, everyone, guys. Take care.